Hi guys, my name is Ngobile Mabaso. For those of you who don't know me, I am from a small town called Richmond. So Richmond is basically in between Ikopo and Maritzburg. So that's where I was born and raised, and did my high schooling in Maritzburg, and I'm currently in Durban for work purposes. So yeah, I decided to do a blog. What is it called? Is it called a blog? I decided to start doing vlogs, which has taken quite some time. I mean, I was supposed to start doing this in January, but it's May now and I'm only on my first video. So those that know me will know that I'm the most private person ever. I'm private, I'm shy, I literally just keep to myself most of the time. So it's really taken a lot of me and from me to actually start doing these vlogs, and I really hope that my aim and my purpose for doing these vlogs will reach out to people, touch people's hearts, and then we can all just engage and have fun together. Okay, so basically I am a clinical psychologist currently doing my ComServe. So what that means is that I actually have a master's degree majoring in clinical psychology. So why psychology? Okay, so basically I accidentally found myself in the field of psychology. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys and say it was a calling or a passion. It did become one though eventually throughout my journey. So I'm that person who went to varsity, who finished high school, not knowing what they want to study, because I did physics in high school. So everyone was just like, go do science, go be a scientist, whatever the case is. You know how black parents are. So I was literally that girl who first year registered for science, hated it. With all due respect to the people that are doing sciences out there, was really just not my thing, didn't enjoy it, and that affected my performance during my first year as well. So I decided to take a gap year the second year just to figure myself out and really decide what is it that I wanted to do, because in my mind at that time I was like I was in various spaces. I wanted to go into business, I wanted to travel, so I really wasn't too sure what is it that I wanted to do, because I also didn't want to go to varsity and waste the parents' monies. So yeah, the year I took a gap year after my first year in science, and didn't really figure myself out. So come the following year, and I was still that child who didn't know what is it that they want to do in varsity. So literally in the queue during registration, asking people which course, and it was late, hey, like I registered super late. I think I registered after the first week of lectures or something like that. Asking people which courses are on full, and somebody said law, English and psychology. And that's how I ended up actually registering for psychology and law at that time, which I changed the law part very quickly. But I decided to carry on with the psychology, and because I've always been intrigued by a lot of things. And I think like most people, I didn't even know what psychology was at first. All you know is that it's just the study of human behavior, and that's literally it. Didn't know what it was, had never seen a psychologist in my life, had never heard of one, had never experienced or encountered or ran into someone who had seen a psychologist ever in my life. So I was literally just going in there just so that I can call mom and say that I actually registered for something and I'm going to stay and study. So that's how I found myself in psychology. But I think throughout my journey, and as time went by, I actually realized that was one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. It grew me so much. It developed me so much. It fed my curiosity in ways that I can't even begin to imagine. So as weird as it was, but it actually ended up becoming the best decision in my life. And I can actually proudly say that I'm fulfilling my purpose. I'm fulfilling my calling in life. And I don't think there's anything more beautiful than that, being in a space where you know that you're where you're supposed to be. So yeah, that's how my journey with psychology started. And I think the reason why I'm highlighting that part of me is because my whole purpose of starting these vlogs in the first place is to just shed some light into our field. Basically because of my experiences and my encounter with the profession, and just the experiences that I've been through as a person as well. The daddy issues, the self-esteem issues, the identity issues, the relationship dynamics the most. And I've learned so much about myself through my profession, and just through engaging with friends and family. And I have amazing people in my life. I honestly feel like I have the best family, I have the best friends, I have the best partner. So just engaging with all of those people in my life, I actually realized that there's not enough of us that are speaking about these things, but from a subjective perspective, from a place of, I've been here and this is how it's helped me, or this is how I used to see things and this is how I now see things now. And just from a place of, there was a place in my life where I needed help and I didn't even know where to go. But I knocked into this door, and this is what I learned about myself as well. So I'm really, really just hoping that, as you guys take this journey with me, as you guys bear with me and, give me your support and give me your feedback, that we can really, really just create a platform where we can openly talk about things that affect us as young people, but differently in the sense that I'm going to come to you guys with all of my most of my personal experiences. And it's a very uncomfortable thing for me to do. Like I said before, everybody that knows me for how private I am. But I'm willing to share very sensitive and intimate parts of myself, and obviously integrating that with my professional experience and my professional knowledge, to reaching out to people that don't even know what a psychologist is. And because I remember when I went for my master's interviews, they asked me, why do you think we should take you? And my only answer was, because this profession saved me from a very dark place that I was in my life. And there was nothing but the truth. I think as time goes by, I'll be touching a bit more on those experiences as well. But I was in a dark place, very, very dark place, and it was very hard for me to pull myself out from that. But I sought help. I saw someone. I went for my sessions, and it was the most mind-blowing thing for me. It was the most life-changing experience for me. And from initially just registering for psychology just so that I can get a degree, it ended up being a personal thing for me. It ended up being this helped me, this saved me, and I really would like to touch the lives of other people and help save other people as well. So I really hope that you guys can just go through this journey with me, and some of the things that you can expect. I'll be sharing a lot about how my experience was growing up in a Black-dominated, female-dominated household with no dad. So your typical daddy issues sort of thing. And how I, being the firstborn at home and not having a lot of people to talk to, because I was very shy. I also grew up very shy and very timid, and not having an open relationship with my mom and stuff like that, how all of those things shaped my perception on romantic relationships as well. I'll be talking about stuff like depression, stuff like anxiety from a personal perspective as well, because all of those things are things that I went through, and things that I'd like to help somebody else go through as well. So I'll also just be touching on friendships and just interpersonal relationships, drawing a lot from my experiences, from the experiences of the people that are close to my heart, because I think if there's one thing that I've learned in this profession is how important empathy is. Things like the perception around men and women and the roles that both of these genders are supposed to play in society. Things like the effects of our socioeconomic conditions, our sociocultural conditions. I'm really, really hoping that we can cover as much as we can from a place of creating insights, but also from a place of just reaching out to people and letting them know that you're not the only one who goes through these things, and that there are actually platforms that are available to help people out, And I'm really, really hoping that even as I'm starting this journey, that I'll get a lot of feedback and input from you guys as well, just to help me figure out what are some of the things that I may not have mentioned now, but that are really, really affecting people out there. And just, you know, have a couple people feature in my talks or in my videos, and we can just spread the word together. You know, mental health does matter, and we can do this together. You know, help me use myself to help you, and help me show you guys how this profession has helped me be the person that I am today. You're never alone. There's always somebody who's had it worse, or there's always somebody who's had the exact same experience. And let's draw on each other's strengths, let's uplift each other, let's work with each other, and yeah, let's run with this. So that's it from me for today. Thank you so much. I hope you guys are going to be kind. This is my first video, and I did share how uncomfortable this was for me at first. And I'm really, really grateful for you guys taking some time out to actually watch this video. I will be uploading it on YouTube as well. So please just give me a thumbs up. You guys know the drill. Like, share, subscribe, the works. And I'm also looking forward to hearing what are you guys saying, like on comments and stuff like that. I'm really looking forward to just getting your guys' input on what I can do, what I should include. You know, I really don't want to make this just about me. I really just want to make this about you guys as well. So I'm really, really hoping that we can all run this channel together, because that's the whole purpose of it, so that we can all feel like we're adding some valuable input into it. So thank you so much. Stay blessed, stay safe. Remember, mental health matters. And yeah, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.